Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my students. Welcome back to my TOEFL class. Still with me, Mr. Haryanto. And in this video, we're going to discuss about adjective clause. And I do hope that you still remember about what is an adjective and the functions of the adjective, because the function of the adjective clause is the same as an adjective. It is to define a noun. There are three objectives in this video. The first, you'll be able to identify different types of adjective clauses. The second, you'll be able to apply your knowledge of the adjective clauses by correctly incorporating them into sentences. And the third, you'll be able to create complex sentences using adjective clauses. Adjective clause, or people usually call it a relative clause in some grammar books, yeah. It is subclause that has functions to describe or gives more information about the noun. It's connected to main clause using a relative pronoun such as who, whose, which, or that. Example, the woman is a doctor. This is a simple sentence. And second sentence, the woman who lives next door is a doctor. Who lives next door is an adjective clause. It has a function to give the clearer information about the woman, about the noun here, to give information about the woman. When it is in the first sentence, the woman is a doctor, we still get confusions. Which woman is a doctor? And in second sentence, we have already got the clearer information about the woman. The woman, the doctor, is they who lives next door. And second, my car, which I bought last year, has already broken down. Which car? Which I bought last year. Which I bought last year here is an adjective clause, and it has functions to modify the car. There are two types of the adjective clauses. The first, it has identifying, defining, and second is modifying or non-defining. Now let's go to the first type of the adjective clause. Identifying means it's going to give essential information about the noun they modify. This information is necessary to understand which specific persons or thing is being referred to. Without the defining relative clause, the meaning of the sentence will be incomplete or unclear. Example, I like the book which has blue color. When we remove which has blue color, just I like the book, it is grammatically correct, but it still get incomplete meaning. That's why which has blue color, this adjective clause has a function to give essential information, and it cannot be removed to give more understanding informations about to the readers. And second, I made an appointment with a doctor who likes wearing glasses. Who likes wearing glasses here is an adjective clause, and it has essential information about the doctor. And second types is modifying or non-defining. It commonly indicated by the comma. Non-defining relative clause or adjective clause add extra information about the noun that is already clear or specific. This information is not necessary to identify the noun, but provides additional details. Non-defining relative clauses are always separated by comma. Example, my car, which I bought last year, has already broken down. Which I bought last year, here there's a comma. My car, comma, which I bought last year. Which I bought last year, here is an adjective clause, and it's modified my car. It modifies my car. And second, Dr. Smith, who likes wearing glasses, is a retired surgeon. Who likes wearing glasses? It is in the middle of the comma, and it has functions to modify or non-defining the Dr. Smith. Because without who likes wearing glasses, just Dr. Smith is a retired surgeon. It has already have a it has already had a clear meaning and also the grammatically correct. And there are some types of adjective clause or adjective connectors here. There are who, whom, which, that, when, where, whose, and why. Who is for people, whom is for people, the object, who is for subject, which for the animals or things, that for people, animal, or things, when it's for times, where for places, whose for possession, and why is for reason. But in this video, we only discussed for, who, whom, which, and that. And for the other connectors, we're going to discuss it in our next video. The first is who. Who refers to people as a subject in a sentence. Example, the teacher is retiring, the first clause. He inspired me, second clause. And we are going to combine them into one sentence. The teacher who inspired me is retiring. Who inspired me is an adjective clause. Who here changed the positions of he as a subject. And the second, whom refers to people, an object in a sentence. Example, the student is very happy. That's the first clause. The second clause, the teacher praised him. It becomes the students whom the teacher praised is very happy. Whom the teacher praised is an adjective clause. Whom here changed the positions of him in a sentence as an object. The next is which refers to animal and things. Example, the movie was thrilling. We watched it last night. The movie which we watched last night was thrilling. Which we watched last night is an adjective clause, which here changed the position of it. It's not a person or not people. And the fourth is that. That can refer to people, animals, and things, but it commonly used in defining relative clauses. Example, the car is red. I bought it yesterday. That I bought yesterday is an adjective clause that here changed the position of it, telling about the car. Some grammar books divide it into two, relative pronoun as an object and relative pronoun as subject. Relative pronoun as subject, there are whom, which, and that. And relative pronoun as subject, there are who, which, and that. Example is, the cake tastes good. You made it yesterday. Become, the cake which you made yesterday tastes good. Which you made yesterday is one clause. It's an adjective clause. An adjective clause modify the cake. A clause there must be a subject and also the verb. The connector here is which has function as the connector. You is the subject and met is the verb. But they are an adjective clause, one clause telling or giving information about the cake. And the second is relative pronoun as a subject. Example, the man is clever. He wears blue hat. The man who wears blue hat is clever. Who here changed the position of he in the second clause. Who wears blue jacket is giving information about the man. And who wears blue hat is an adjective clause. Who here is a subject, whilst he also the connectors of this clause. Who wears the blue hat. And here there are many examples of the relative pronouns as an object and also relative pronoun as a subject. As activity 1, do it, and we're going to give the corrections together. You have questions? No? Okay. And do it in your home, and we're going to discuss it in our next video. Thanks so much for watching this video, and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.